Welcome to Garden Plants with Jim Putnam. Let's talk wire vine. This is Muehlenbeckia axillaris, or otherwise known as wire vine. It's actually an Australian native, and it has this kind of wiry, interesting. If you bend a stem back and forth, it feels kind of wiry. So wire vine is just kind of the perfect name for it. We tend to use this in containers where we just allow it to weep over, as you can see, as it is in this container. But it makes a great ground cover. Has really interesting dark green foliage on it, and again wiry stems. Creeps into areas and kind of prevents, it's like a living mulch, prevent weeds and that kind of thing. In the winter time, it'll get a bit of a bronzy coloration to it. This is a pretty fast growing ground cover once it gets going, and I'll leave that up to you. Some folks are going to if you think you're not a person who's going to get out there and occasionally add some control to this may not be one to add to the garden. It's actually easier than some other things to kind of rein back in if it gets a little wider than you want to, but once it gets going, it can add some growth pretty quickly. It'll only get about 1 to maybe 3 inches in height, so it grows pretty flat to the ground, and probably, in a container like this can grow 2 or 3 feet in a single season. So it'll just come over the edge of the container, come down to the ground, and really show off in the container. In the ground, maybe a foot a year, something like that. So it's not like English ivy style of taking over an entire garden, but again, ground covers are going to do ground covery things over time. It gets a inconspicuous little white flower on it that I have seen, but it's not really why I'm growing this. It's just that great, rich, dark green color, and that ground cover flat habit is the main appeal to me. They're hardy in zone 7 to 10, but also can be used in zone 6. It'll just become deciduous. It will appear as if it died during the winter time, but then it just flushes right back out from that in the spring. As you can see, it's really beautiful in this container. That blue container and that dark green foliage just looks so good together. We had another plant in the center of it, and when we took that plant out is when this Muehlenbeckia got really, really happy. So if you want to use it just like you see right here, what a great addition to the garden. This will do full sun for sure, and stays full like this. It'll also do partial shade. Grows much slower in deeper shade, but it'll actually be kind of tolerant of that as well. This is perfect plant in rock gardens. It will climb on walls a little bit, and good for erosion areas. If you've got an area that's washing in your garden, this is a great ground cover option for that. Of course, it spills over the side of containers. Great as a ground cover. Also, so I'm saying it's hardy in zones 7 to 10 evergreen, zone 6 deciduous, but everybody can grow it as a houseplant. This is a nice little spiller for it can go in a container with another houseplant in your house, or it can be by itself in a container, or in a rock garden container, or in some sort of if you want a spiller in one of your other houseplant containers. This thing will grow in all soil types. It's pH adaptable, pretty much any place you'd want to grow it. I'll tell you how we actually use it and how this ended up in this container. We have a little spot of it that we have next to our door on the shed back here. It's about this big. And every spring, we have a few ground covers we do this with. We just have them planted in the ground in some little spot, so that in the spring, we can take a shovel or a handful of it. Literally, you can grab a handful of this stuff out of the ground and put it in a container, and then it becomes part of our container displays during the season. So we just have a small spot in storage that we keep controlled over there, and then we can, because it's hardy here outside in the ground, we can throw it back in a container in the spring. It's really, really drought tolerant, extremely drought tolerant. I'd never water it in the ground over there. I'd never have to. In the container, we just kind of keep it evenly moist, and it's perfectly well suited for almost anything. It just wouldn't want really, really wet conditions. It can be actually pruned in the late winter if it's in the ground with a lawnmower. So you can set your lawnmower pretty low and just kind of scalp it off, and the reason for doing that is because all the new foliage, all the new growth is going to be much fresher looking on it coming out of winter. So you just do that once a year. We'll let this come down toward the ground and just prune it back up toward the top of the container, which we've done recently. And so it just heads down to the ground, and then we snip it off maybe 2-3 times during the season, and that's it. Really doesn't need any fertilizer. This thing always has this rich green coloration, and we rarely ever refertilize our containers during the season, but you can if you want to push it a little harder. We fertilize anything that's in the ground, just kind of gets a general fertilizer in the late winter here once with an organic fertilizer, and that's it. But I'm not really specifically fertilizing it or any kind of special fertilizer for it, but that's it. Really just doesn't get any pest, super low maintenance. We use this plant quite a bit for various container plantings during the year because it's very quick to fill in and give you a spiller over the side of the container. And we'll have a thriller in the center and then some sort of color filler around it. And this just doesn't get in the way with it. It just heads right down to the ground, or again, you can use it in the ground. It's kind of a living mulch, you know, and as erosion control in the garden. But this is Muehlenbeckia axillaris.